That's a poor standard. Scruffy. No sticker, who did it? Little cowboy job, I reckon, if I open that up. Right, we've got white and yellow, black and blue, red and red.
You ready, Hi? Are you ready? Okay. Right, ready, Ed? Yeah. You're going to put that into a cup?
Whoever fitted these has done a tidy job. They've used proper boxes around the connections, which is nice to see. But Lewis is doing away with them now. He's put in JCC X50s in. Get rid of these transformers and these lights. These are LED actually, but normally the halogen ones get really hot and crappy. Okay, it's 2 smoke alarms are done. They're not ones I choose. They got the old 9-volt battery now, but that's what the customer provided, so we use them. They're a decent brand. They're Aico. This one's straightforward. The one downstairs, they were so wound together and they were really short, and they wouldn't reach the brass terminal, so I had to put them in a Aico. Anyway, we need to take this mirror off. There's a shaver socket behind, and we're going to connect it up to that. He's replacing this fan as well for an inline when it goes in the attic. And we've got to do the lights, and that's it. Could mess this light, and the brackets are rusty. It's not like shower resistant at all. Even though they're low voltage, you don't really want all the steam from the shower going in anyway, do you? I could put the installation back and be cold without it. Plenty of length. I've done a decent job. I should say should have used better fittings really. I didn't put that light up, but if I had, won't leave any of the tension wires hanging out. I'd have filled those marks. Some people just don't have any pride in what they do. I hate when people do this. They share one sleeve in on the earth. I was taught never to do that. And how much money and time do you actually save? Like, and I know most electricians do this, they tear the earth. I hate doing that as well. Years ago I used to stand around and pull it, but now I've got a Jockray wire stripper. I just strip it. It's so much neater and tidier. So I'm going to redo that now. Look at the difference. Nice neat job. Trim these back now. Straighten the earths out. Chuck them in the connector block. Just take some pride in what you do, like. How easy is that? Only one light's working. I did that one, so I know it's going to be right. And I did that one, so I know it's going to be right. Lewis did this one. So that's where the issue is, with Lewis. Now I'm educated him, and I keep telling him, he doesn't listen. No, I'm not happy with that. That left one's not too bad, the right one's not very good. And I wouldn't have used the old earth sleeve. So I'm going to redo it, show him this video, and the naughty boy shouldn't do it again. That's much better. But I didn't find anything wrong, So maybe it is my fault. We'll check now. Well, that's at first. There's nothing wrong with mine. I haven't realised looking scrappy, there's nothing wrong with it. I just replaced this and now it's working. So I actually got a duff, one of these. I'll just try this light now. Yep. Sorted. Duff connector down. Working. All because of a duff connector. Oh well. Strike one. This is what you get when you get a local builder. Fit your bathroom light. It's barely clinging on, look. Look at the plasterboard around there. And those are all plugs. And I gotta say to that. Literally shocking. So we're gonna redo that the proper way. Seeing as we're so close to that bit of timber, we're gonna unscrew the light and screw to that timber, and we're gonna use the quick wire connectors. I've not used them before, but I'm gonna use them there. We've got there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 wires, and they take 4. One's going to be for the fan, and one's going to be for the shower. So we are going to rewire that with the 4 and then break into it for the shower and the fan. Sorry, the fan and the mirror light. I can't believe that. Absolutely annoyed me out of now. More work, and I priced this job, and now it becomes a bollock. I had to charge you a bit more, sorry, because I'm gonna have to move that light, like I say to that, and redo these nice and tidily, because that's not acceptable. Whoever put that light up needs to be shot. Not let the guy cross the road. Do your lights. Oh my God. We've connected into that, connected. We've put the labels. Right, okay. This guy understands how electric works. Just doesn't understand or doesn't give a fuck about the safety involved. That's shit. So I'm gonna sort this out now. Right, but someone else has done wrong. I've used this one before. Strip black, look. It was on the front breakdown. Because this guy's overloaded it. The new tool. Mama's place. Now look at that. Come on, no single installation on show. Right, I need 2 left now. actually going to pull it off because it's only does a quick one. When I say earth, I meant earth sealing. So this is going to go into the mold. I'll put this because there it is. Right, things in there. In. This is a bit awkward. That was over a nightmare, but he's in. Some wood here, so I'm gonna get this fixed properly. Hi Dan, I can see there's been, I'm in the garage attic. I can see there's been rodents up here at some point. Mice, it looks of it, there's a little bit of shit. And they've demolished this tennis ball, whatever it is. You've got a fan over there, look, it's not, the ducting's not connected to anything, it's just sitting there. Biggest problem we've got with mice being up here, they actually learn that they can get a drink out of pipe work. So if they know your pipe work, you've got a flood. So it's worth getting pest control down here. Some Halloween traps or something like that. Nothing, I can't see any insulation above the utility room or that part of the house at all. So that's worth getting done. I find a fault. We've got half a meg between live and earth. Neutral to earth is off scale clear. We'll take this off now. Let's see what kind of job they've done. Absolute cock smugglers. They shared the other sleeve between the two earths. You're saving like, how much you saving there? Not even 1 pence. Why do you do that? Like, how would they test it and stuff properly? Things like that. We're not going to put it like that. We'll put it back properly. Right. So test there now. Be there leads. That's down there. Show you that. Oh, man. It should be down now, should be up.
Yeah.
Do it again. Down. Clear.
Clear.
Clear. This leg is clear. And this one is down. So, good. Good is down, bad is up, right? Let's check over there.
down.
Yeah. Right.
Just from that down, is it? So this is clear. Goes up there.
That's clear, right? And that goes through all this lot. Goes off in me.
This goes over there.
One leg is clear and one leg is bad. So I reckon this goes over there, so it's probably chewed. We'll have a look. So I've set my Megger to ohms. Lewis has shorted out the live and earth there. I'm on the live and earth here. And we've got 1.1 ohms, which means the cable from there to there is the one that's down. Happy days, got access in the attic. New Earthsure cable in, job done. There goes Lewis up the attic. Come over to by the garage door, yank it out. Yank his cable out. Pull a random one. Yeah, that one. Yank it, go on. Out, out, pull, pull, pull. There she goes. Come and send. Just pull a random one. That's the one, go on all the way. Happy days. Get that cable down here, let's have a look at it. And Lewis has fallen the cable. It wasn't like we thought, going straight across. It was both legs coming out to that room above this attic and looking down from the attic into the cavity. This looked like the suspect. Just going to check out now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Dead.
Dead. Hang on then. Check.
Clear.
Clear.
So here's the one.
That's this one. So if we reassemble the other end now, should be right.
Is it?
Well, I'm going to address this because this winds me up. This winds me up. I know everyone does it, but it winds me up. It's about getting the Mark 1 game, isn't it? Bye, goodbye. Right, just did that. I know we should go. Right, done and dusted. So we've got the Earthsure in the socket. Go on in. Pull it. Hang fire. Right, so we've got the old leg reintroduced. So basically, one of these legs will go up there, over to that socket and pull spur, over to that socket, over to those two pull spurs there, out, back into that socket. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, that's right. And the other leg from here will go all the way back to the board and back through various sockets to the socket the other side in the room over there. So fingers crossed now this will be clear when I do 500 volts.
Oh, you know you
Hang on, Lewis, you got a bad reading, yeah?
have you?
Yeah. Right, now connect the socket the right way around. We'll try again. 500 volts.
The socket the wrong way around.
Yeah, but the live and the other neutral where the live was.
Fucking creating faults, not fucking fixing the fence.
Oh, still not getting the reading. Oh. Well, it is insulated, yeah. It could do it more, to be honest. There's some Rockwell. And I got sort out up here. That light looks alright outside. This one definitely is junctioning properly, because that's poor. And the fan from the downstairs little shower, it's just vented into here, which can cause damp. It needs to be taken outside, really. Lots of evidence of rodents chewing up here. I think that's just from drilling, actually. These old cables coming from the board, they look alright. Yeah, you can see the road on here, look. Definitely is another layer of insulation in here. There's lots of gaps. Just some Rockwell put over it. I mean, if you want to, you can ask Lewis if he wants to do it when we come down here. Let me know, Dan, I can do it. We can have a good, bring a black bag up here, get rid of all the shit that's not needed. And put some Rockwell. Just tidy things up here. Put a junction box there, take this out, vent it somewhere. Me and Lewis had a real nightmare today. We were supposed to fit 3 bathroom spotlights to replace the ones they had there. Replace the 2 smoke alarms, which were ancient old rectangle Aico ones that have gone yellow, with some modern Aico ones with the quick release bases supplied by the customer. We're also supposed to wire up a mirror with the lights built into it. And there's a shaver point behind, so it should have been straightforward. And then a fan for the bathroom. There's already one there, but it was making a lot of noise, so we're going to replace it with an inline one in the attic. Better quality, better performing one. So we started the job. The smoke alarm, Lewis did the one upstairs, I did the one downstairs. And the one I went to fit, the earths were really, really short and wrapped into one bit of earth sleeving. So I had to separate them, put a little bit of earth sleeving over each stubby end, and they wouldn't reach the brass screw terminal in the Aico, so I had to put them into a little Wago, push fit Wago. to maintain earth continuity. So did that, and I wired the Aico. Unfortunately, because it's round and the old one was square, you could see the plaster where it hadn't been painted because it must have been put up from new. But anyway, that's a decoration issue. Then the bathroom lights, Lewis started fitting them, I carried on. He had fitted one, I fitted two, and the one he fitted wasn't working and the one after it, so I blamed him. So when I had a look, it wasn't his fault, it was the part was faulty, so that wasted more time. Then when he was doing the fan, I went to wire it up to the light, and I couldn't believe the state of the light. You could get your fist through the hole made in the ceiling, and raw plugs were just clinging on. And then like 20 mil away from the fitting was a nice thick bit of timber, so we screwed in there, and I put all new connections and put them inside a Megger box. It was more wires than expected there. There were six. There was one in, two out. There was a fourth one then, which is for the a socket in the attic that was just feeding in like attic lights and stuff. And then two switches, one that was for the light and the other was for the fan. So so I've done away with the pull cord switch that was there, kept the standard switch, and I've got it now. So when you switch the switch, the light comes on, the fan comes on, the fan stays on for a short time afterwards. I left the socket there because it was already there, and you know I can't be redoing some whole electrics, so it's going to come to a couple of little jobs. I mentioned it, and I wasn't that worried because it was only fitting in lights, like I said. Worst will happen is it blow the RCBO. I did open and have a look, and there was no earth sleeving, so I put earth sleeving on and put it back together. I sleeved all the cables like you should in our connector. I used connection box, Aico connectors, a combination of push fits and levers. I rewired the lights with some Earthsure cable. All the cables I had to replace the short lengths and stuff. I use Earthsure because it's better. And the fan is now wired in 3-core Earthsure properly. We did the ducts and taped them all up, got all that done. The feed down to the mirror light was in white 1.5 twin earth, the low smoke fume stuff. I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find it in the attic, and it wasn't alive down there. So I put it in Waigos and pushed it into the hole, and we drilled a hole in the ceiling and fished another piece down inside the cavity, and now that's wired off the light. So it's on a permanent live, and when the customer waves their hand behind it, it comes on. So that was done. I mentioned to the customer how dangerous the light was and how shonky, and she said the plasterer had done it, and he'd also done her bedroom light. So we might want to have a look at that, and we looked, and that was just the same. This time it was a quick wire connection. First time I tried one, really impressed, really good. Only thing I would say, it was difficult because one of the wires was really short, but we got it done and it's working. And because I'd noticed that she'd had a fuse box changed fairly recently, it was a brand fuse box as well. I thought I'd open up and have a look, and oh my God, it was really scruffy, really, really scruffy. There were two wires randomly on the outside of it, pushed in through fire grommets, when they literally could have come in from behind. I don't know why they didn't. And she said, oh, you had trouble with the RCBO. You had to replace it with a 40 amp. And I looked, and it was a 10.5 kilowatt shower, run off 6 mil with a 40 amp RCBO. So we're going to give her a price now to put a 50 amp RCBO and a new 10 mil cable up the shower. So then she won't have any more issues then after that.